And
Okay, guys, this is getting pretty weird. Cobblepot, come.
the bear
Hurry
looks
up.
at you, and he just smiles once again. And the guy standing in the doorway turns and says, "Was there only one of you? That was quite easy. I figured all four would come."
I quickly muster the troops and tell everybody we need to roll out now.
I
We start heading.
So that's
towards
the
your
guy
house.
that's the drag thing that we saw on the floor of the other house, right?
Do what? That's what?
You know how we saw a drag thing mark on the floor of the chest house?
The drag thing, Mark?
Someone was dragging
Yeah.
something.
Oh, no,
Cone
no, no,
shape.
no, no. No. Well, it might be, but you
Okay.
don't know. You just know that there is a very tall man blocking the exit with a giant sword in his hand, and this Chew is sitting there smiling directly at you, even though you're invisible. And he goes, "Would you show
Okay.
yourself already? I don't want to have to just start wildly sweeping the ground."
Cobblepot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, man.
Ask
give me
him
a
like
quick
what
second
the
to
scenario
spell.
is or the situation. Like, what are we gonna walk in on?
All right. Well, let's start moving, and I'll talk to him on the way as we're
Okay.
moving.
So,
Okay, so you guys
yeah,
are
Bearman.
let's get this straight. You guys are 15 minutes away. So if we go into combat, that's 15 rounds. I just want to make that clear. It's gonna take a while.
We start running.
If you're
Yeah, is
running,
it fif-
we'll half it, and it'll say it'll take you 7 minutes to get there. If you're running at full
Okay.
speed.
We're running, and yeah, as we go, Ricardo, please explain.
Not to rules lawyer this, but you're a gnome, right?
Oh yeah, he
You
would
I
be
am.
slower.
movement speed,
I pick up Cobblepot in my arms.
Neil is like the guy who reminds the teacher we forgot homework. He's done it twice now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what makes the game fun. Is
That
the
is true.
diversity. I will lawyer against us, and I'll lawyer for us. I just want to play the game by the rules, bro.
All right.
All right.
15
Yeah,
minutes
no, I meant that.
regularly.
Someone's
15 minutes
retarded.
regularly. You're gonna have
He also
speed,
meets with
so
the
then we'll
teacher
do
after school.
22 minutes regularly because you're a gnome. But if you pick them up, it's heavy. You can get there in 10 rounds. 10
How-
minutes.
How much do you weigh, Cobblepot?
Like 70 pounds or something like that.
70?
I
How much
weigh.
on you?
Hold on. 87 pounds is my weight,
87. How much equipment weight?
and my equipment weight.
Are you still? Oh no, you're not still carrying that stupid bear.
Another 80. Like I'm at like 1.
How much can you bench, Riley?
70?
What's your max press?
Let me check.
It's under strength.
Bro.
Because you can carry your max press at movement rate 1.
You have 16 strength.
My
Just look at your strength and the press is there, Riley. It's at the top.
195.
Okay, so you should be able to carry him at half his movement speed if you come up.
So basically, it's gonna take 15 minutes till you guys
In
get
fact,
there.
if
I
you're-
mean, I could.
What?
Don't we have horses? Don't we have horses?
There are horses outside, yeah.
Cobblepot, what is?
All right, Cobblepot, you take a horse.
Are you even at Are you even able to walk? Are you at like half movement rate already?
What?
What's your encumbrance?
Light
It's always
encumbrance
encumbered.
85. So I'm at like medium.
Medium. So you're already moving at half movement rate. So you're walking normally.
Cobblepot, get on your pony now.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
All right, let's go. Let's run.
We
There.
move.
Solved.
Okay.
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 Meanwhile,
It'll take you guys 10 rounds to get there. If combat starts, 10 minutes if not.
Why 10 rounds?
If we're moving in half, 8. We'll just go back to what I normally said it was going to be. 8 rounds to get there.
Okay.
What are you doing, Ricardo?
Say, okay, listen, Bearman. I thought we were friends to begin with. Second of all, I guess I'm trapped, so I might as well dispel my invisibility. But I gotta warn you, it takes a little bit of time, and also, I'm not trying to trick you or anything. There's no way I could communicate with anyone really. But yeah, it will dispel in 10 minutes if just as a courtesy, because I thought we were friends and we were trying to save your wife. If you touch me while I'm invisible, you will go invisible forever as well. So it's 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 not a great idea.
The man at the door says, "Why do you have to lie and make this difficult? I know how spells work. I know how that certain spell
Is
works.
this a
Would you
is
just
this a
hurry up
person
and...
with blonde hair?
No, that man has not been seen. You've never seen this person
Okay.
before.
I'm like, listen, just because you work for Uman or whatever the fuck his name is, it doesn't mean that all spells from all mages work the same. Okay.
He goes, look,
I
here's
am
the
a
deal.
wizard of.
You see this sword right here? I'm going to start swinging it in your general direction, covering the room. Now, you can do your best to dodge if you want, but eventually I'm going to hit something. You've got 10 seconds
Do you
to
think
either
so?
fix your spell.
All right.
or
Good
I'm gonna
luck.
start swinging.
You'll go invisible forever then. That's cool, bro.
He starts counting. He's just like 10, 9. He's looking down at his hand, at his glove. He's at 5, and he just kind of like looks up and counts. He goes 4, 3.
Okay, wait,
2.
dude, wait.
What?
All
Hurry
right,
up!
wait.
What are we doing? I'm gonna.
All right,
You know
chill,
what? This
man.
is taking
What do you
too
want?
long.
First of all,
This is taking too
No,
long.
wait,
He
what do
grabs
you
his
want?
sword and makes
Okay,
a
but what do you-
giant arcing sweep, and he goes, "Okay." He walks forward 2
I
more
will
steps and
cast,
makes a giant arcing
glitter
sweep.
dust.
Glitter dust.
Glitter dust.
Let's see here. Is that even you? Oh, there we go. Glitter dust. This spell creates a cloud of glittering particles within the area of effect. Those in the area must roll a successful saving throw versus spell or be blinded. -4 penalty to attack rolls, saving throws, and armor for 1d plus 4 rounds. In addition, all the area covered by the dust, which cannot be removed and continues to sparkle until it fades. Note that this reveals invisible creatures. Thank you. So
Well, casting anything would have.
right. So
have
you
revealed
cast
something,
glitter
yeah.
dust. Let me roll the save versus spell. 1 sec. I gotta see what his save is. His save is spell 14. He does not save. He is covered in this glitter dust and is blinded. -4 attack roll, saving throws, and armor class. Give me a D4 plus 1.
D4 plus 1. Cool. God damn it, so many tabs. Roll 20, found it.
3
Whacked.
rounds. Now, if he's blinded, I don't understand why that is -4 to attack rolls, saving throws, and armor class. Shouldn't he just be blinded and he can't see?
Yeah, but it means if, let's say I know you're standing directly in front of me, if I'm making an attack at you, I'm attacking at -4 to hit you because I don't really know exactly where you are.
Gotcha.
But if you're like, if you could be off to my left and I would still think you're in front of me and make my attack. So if you're attacking the right spot, you attack at -4. -4 to your armor class because you can't really dodge. You're basically
Sure.
standing
Okay.
there. It's always back attack and surprise on you, basically.
Gotcha. Okay, so the man laughs and he goes, "I don't need eyes just to swing a weapon," and he keeps swinging. He swings. You can tell by... Actually, do you need to save your spell? I think you do. Can that affect the caster? Did we already go over this before, Ricardo?
That is up to the DM's discretion.
We did. I think we agreed it wouldn't affect the caster, but it would have I think we decided it would affect the rest of the party, for which I decided the spell was shit. I will
Okay,
never use
but
it
yeah.
again, but there's no one else, no non-enemies here, so
Okay, that makes sense. I don't see why you would
Everyone's-
cast glitter dust and then cast it on yourself. That seems kind of silly. Okay, so from what you can tell, you've got about 2 more... Actually, about 1 more swipe before he is going to hit you. With this sword that he is swinging
I mean,
out in the open. You have 10 seconds to make
he's
an
moving
action.
forward.
Yep, he's clearing the room with this from side to side.
Where did
I mean,
that
if he's
bear
moving
guy
forward,
go?
I'll just duck and
Okay, so you're going to duck and dodge the attack.
especially.
Give me a dexterity roll. With your dexterity is 12. Give me a... We'll make it a +3 because you've studied his movement. So it'll be 15 dex. So D20 plus 15.
Okay.
Oh,
Wrecked.
dude, your fucking rolls that are not attack are just always so sick good.
Yeah.
You have no problem getting under this attack, and eventually the man gets to the edge of the thing, and you see the bear's hand come up, you see Chew, his hand come up, and basically just like stops the blade in midair, and he goes, he's already left. And you're out the door. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, after dodging the attack, I would continue to leave the room.
Okay, yeah, you exit the room. You're outside. And you just hear inside, you hear like someone just like go, fuck, this is gonna be difficult. What are you doing?
Yeah, I try to inform Cobblepot where I'm at and try to get where they're at so I can run towards them.
We are en route on the corner of Holiday Inn Boulevard and Ventura Avenue. Now, all right, so I give him our
Okay.
location and tell him we're about, what is it, 7 minutes away, JP? Or I don't know how much time is elapsed.
You're about 3 or 4 minutes this point in time.
Okay.
Is it
So-
en route? I would say en route.
En route.
I think it's en route, yeah.
Really, it's in?
I think it's either one is acceptable.
And it's either one.
En route is a single word. ENROUTE. It is a word
Wait,
all
en
unto
route
its own.
has to have different language route. Hold up.
It's
En
Okay.
route sounds French, maybe.
It means
Or
during
maybe
the
it's
course
just-
of your journey or on the way. Probably French. Or just Latin. Yeah, the source is French. First use 1779.
Huh.
So en route is perfectly acceptable if you speak
Alright.
English. But Coronado would probably say en route because he's
Educated.
fancy.
okay.
Educated.
So, anyway, what's the situation?
Anyways, so
Ricardo?
Ventura and Holiday Inn corner is that where the gnome hooker usually?
What?
the one I went to last week. Yes, the same
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
That corner.
I'm headed there.
Okay, we'll meet in the middle.
Okay.
What's the situation with the bear man?
He betrayed the shit out of me actually, and yeah, there's another dude that came in and almost killed me and was definitely aiming or swinging to kill. So that's gonna be a problem. I don't think bear guy's on our side anymore.
I tried to help him. All right.
I mean, he might be getting coerced. Or maybe the mage is aware of our presence and just told him, we're gonna kill your wife, or I'm gonna kill your wife, because obviously he got hurt by the mage plenty of times. So
Well,
I think he's just
At the very least, we
Yeah.
can't trust him. Let's
definitely.
do this thing. All right, we keep going until we meet up.
Okay. Let's see. What can I have? Actually, I'll just roll an encounter table. Yeah, actually, you have no problem, Ricardo, getting there, even though you are in plain sight.
Awesome.
And you meet up there with everyone.
I'm like, okay, guys, hi. Should we go back and fight these people? By the way, they thought all four of us were gonna be there, so they must be pretty confident in their ability to take us down.
That's true. Maybe we could somehow get the element of surprise on them. Actually, if I could find that bear guy, I could really disable him quite a bit if I can just get my hands on him without him knowing I'm there.
I don't know. If you're talking about blinding him, I kind of tried that. He has a keen sense of smell. So I've been invisible. I've blinded them. I don't know. They're tough.
Well, I think we should take these guys out. What do the rest of you guys think? You guys ready for a fight?
Yeah, let me sneak in there. Well, you guys go in first. I'll sneak in behind you, get up behind one of them, and run them through. I have ways with the sword.
Not very honorable ways by the sound of it.
I don't think you can hear anything I'm saying. I don't think you're right next to me at all. I think you're in a different room altogether.
No, he's in there with you.
Oh,
You all met
Sorry.
up in the same room. Yeah.
okay.
Hi.
Oh, so then in that case, really honorable. You're one to talk about honorable. Seriously, we can have this discussion later. Let's get rid of these guys now, though.
All right, let's have this conceptual discussion later.
Okay. Anyway, lead us to where we need to go, Ricardo. Lead us to them.
I mean, it's Bearman's house. You know where it is.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know the drills.
JP, in all our time being there, is there like kind of a back street or an alleyway or somewhere where we can go that is not the usual path you'd take to get there?
I mean, you could go a long route to where instead of turning on the street exactly off the main road, you could turn off the first alley and go like around. But apart
Let's
from that,
do that.
there's like no
Something-
secret entrance that you would know of.
Right. Let's take the secret entrance then. The long way.
Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, everyone make a perception roll.
25.
24.
22.
It's up to you, cats.
23. 23.
Oh no.
Okay.
Jinxed it.
Yeah, you guys get there, or start. You walk down like the first alley when you get into the slums, and eventually you make your way to the room.
Okay. So,
Awesome.
do we see them? Do they see us? What's the situation?
guess
What do
we
you
don't
do when
know.
you get to the room?
Look around?
Okay, there is no one in the room. No one seems to have made any attacks on you.
Ricardo, where are them? Where are they?
They were just here, so I don't know. They're probably looking for us, if I had to guess.
You guys start to notice and look around that there is no one else on the street at all walking towards you or away from you.
I point out that seems strange.
Maybe we could wait here for them. Lie in wait and
I want to.
ambush.
This is the house that we were in before, right? The one that had the chest on it.
No, this is the
No.
Chu's house. This is where Cobblepot stole the mirror.
I want to go by the front door and hide in shadows if there is a place to do so, either outside or inside.
You could hide inside for sure. It's definitely
Okay.
What's your check?
My hide in
25%?
shadows check is
25?
oh shit, it's 20%. Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You slide in behind the door and you think you're hidden. You believe yourself to be hidden.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I need actions from the rest of you. One action? What are you doing?
I go flat against the wall by the front door
Okay. On the inside,
on the inside. Well, we're all
Cobblepot?
on the inside, right?
unless you want to be outside.
I'll be right
I say
right,
that
right behind
someone
Riley.
I say that someone should
I
be
will-
spotting outside.
I will cast grease outside on the entrance. There's only one entrance, right?
Yeah.
If you cast grease, they'll
Okay,
know
cool.
we're in here.
Yeah, and then we might have a problem escaping if we
One
have
thing,
to.
he casted grease. You can't argue it. So you
Cast
guys
it.
all set up. Grease goes down. You run back inside the house, and Coronado, you recognize, or sorry, God damn it, Ricardo, you recognize the noise of the dragging sword coming from down the street, and this time he's whistling. It seems to be a rather chipper whistle. If I could whistle a song, I would do it, but I can't whistle a full song. And the sword. There you go. Pretty much that.
Yeah, there we go.
It's exactly that, basically. And he gets right outside the door. You can tell by the fact that the sword is scraping on the ground even more. You can hear the clank of his armor as he takes a pretty long stride and a pretty slow stride. And he goes, "Huh, you made this easy." And you hear him rustling. He rustles through a bag that he has on his back or something. And you hear some rocks striking each other. And then you hear a torch being lit, and he just tosses it onto the grease.
Okay, guys, so we can't leave, but I mean the grease is outside, right? It's not touching the building.
I mean, you
So-
casted grease on the outside of the building, so
It was
Right.
on the ground outside, though. I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be on the ground outside. So we should be safe to stay here.
Are there any windows in this room?
There are not, so we might
Yeah, there's
we
not.
might
There's only a
suffocate
doorway.
actually. Okay, so we might run out of oxygen, but
I mean, is it so
That's a
you
minor
threw it down
problem.
so it's touching the doorway?
I don't even know how this man knew that this was the grease. That it was flammable. It took us like so long to figure that out. Anyway. What should we do?
Does this guy have a pyramid for a head?
no.
So outside the front door, the building is on fire.
Yes, the ground is on fire. The building's not on fire just yet.
Okay, I continue to hide behind the front door.
Okay.
So we could probably just like escape if we just like hug the side of the building and just like made a run for it now, or is the grease like literally touching the building?
My understanding of Ricardo casting it was that he casted it outside the door, and that probably some of it would be on the door because grease is. Let's see how big
Greasy.
grease is.
Is
It is 3 or no, it's 10 by
God.
10 feet. It's a fucking big amount of grease.
But look up its viscosity and how much time has passed.
There's no viscosity in the spell description. I would have to just make that up. It's still on fire. And he goes, the voice outside goes, you know, you're making this really easy for me. You've probably got, I'd say 10 minutes before either you start suffocating or that building burns down. He just wants to meet you. All you gotta do is come outside.
I yell out that it'll take more than 10 minutes.
Okay, so the whole front like entrance is on fire, right?
Like the doorway, yeah. You couldn't walk outside unless you walked through the fire.
Command approach.
Who are you looking at when you cast this?
The person outside.
Sick.
How are you looking outside?
I don't know. I'll make some kind of eye contact.
Give me a
I'll walk.
perception check. Let's see if you can actually see outside.
I'll only yell this command, by the way, if I see them, obviously.
Okay.
Only if this spell is going to work is he going to do it.
15.
There's too much smoke. You have a low level of eyesight. You can't see over it. You can't see outside. You also rolled a 2 on your perception check.
Somebody pick me up on their shoulders.
All right, I hoist Cobblepot up onto my shoulders.
All right. With my new vantage point, I again attempt to look at this person.
Okay. You can see him. He's standing there.
Oh, I rolled anyway.
Well, you rolled well enough.
Yep. Command approach.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me roll. Jesus. Okay. He starts walking through the fire and into you, into the building. What did I say the damage was on Grease Fire, Rich? Does anyone remember those rolls? Was it 5d4?
I remember permanent facial scarring was part of it.
Well, that's because he fell face first into it.
Yeah.
There's a web is flammable if you want a reference from that.
Is it? Let's see here.
Web is flammable, and it's creatures within the flaming webs suffer 2d4 points of damage from the flames.
It was much higher for
so you
Rich.
could do something similar.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
probably
think.
is.
What fucking people are saying 2d10? 3d10? That seems way too much. Fuck, I wish I knew what Rich. You went unconscious, and your HP on Rich must have been like in the teens.
I don't remember.
Fuck, man.
It doesn't say how much damage web does it? Oh, 2d4 points for anyone in a flaming web for web.
I want to say it was 5d4.
I just said that.
Sorry. But 5d4 for falling on your face, like critically falling in the fire.
Oh, that's
makes
true. You
sense.
critically fell in it. Yeah, he's just walking through it.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say D4,
I think
2d4.
I think 2d4 would be good. He's just walking through it.
Yeah.
Let's
But
roll
maybe
2d4.
It should be enough to kill a normal person if they walk through it, but not, but not necessarily kill them.
Yeah. We'll do 2d4. He's walking through it. He's coming. He's
like, kinda
approaching the
kill.
inside of it.
I feel like he'd also take additional flame damage every
yeah,
turn.
per time. Yeah,
feel like
per
on
time that
fire?
passes,
Well, he's
yeah.
wearing
Right.
metal boots, or sorry, full plate, like actual heavy boots, heavy armor.
If he's wearing heavy
Would that
boots,
be
maybe it's
worse
metal
for him?
boots and sears.
It could sear.
Yeah, he just dies.
There's a heat metal spell, a wizard spell that you might be able to look at for that.
Let's look that up real quick. Or we could just end it here and figure out what he does next time, and I can put some thought into it. Be a good
Melt in
cliffhanger.
pieces, bro.
Melt in pieces, bro.
Melted pieces. How are you gonna get out? Is the question. I guess we'll have to wait it out.
I think it might be better if I just.
Oh yeah, that's true. Somebody in
What?
chat said he's walking on the grease that's on fire. He could slip and fall in the grease in the fire as well.
Oh,
that's a good call.
Very.
Does have to make a saving throw for that.
Saving
He
throw
has to make a saving
for.
throw for that. Not
Can we just
falling
say
in green.
let's just say this guy rips. Like
You
Yeah,
definitely
dude,
ripped.
So
Bad.
for heat metal, it says
Yeah.
heat metal has different stages. If it's a hot metal, it's D4 points of searing damage. If it's a searing
He's,
hot
like,
metal,
ripping
it's
in
2d4
so many
points of
ways.
damage.
From his
But
own fucking
it would start
torch.
out.
I
It would
saw.
start out hot.
No, it starts out warm, doesn't burn you. Then next round it goes hot. Then round after that it goes searing. But that's for heat metal. It works a little bit differently. That's your call to make.
Great.
mean,
What is the
I mean,
grease?
how
Hold
long
on.
does he stand in it though? If he walks
No, he
through
walks
it,
through it. Their argument though is that it's grease and it would stick to him. I do like the argument though that he would slip. So let me. See
yeah, I
what
mean, you have
that
to make a saving throw as per grease, unless the grease is burned off enough that he doesn't have to make it.
is. Okay.
Can I just poke him with my sword as he's walking towards us so he falls over?
He saves versus grease, so he
He's-
doesn't fall.
Really?
Again, I run up to him and I poke at him with both my swords.
Shouldn't he? If we're lawyering here, shouldn't he have like less chances of not falling since
He
he's
saves versus
walking
spells.
on fire? He has to be like.
He saved versus spell and he
Just
rolled
saying.
higher. So that's
Yeah.
all. There's no lawyering that can be done there.
Yeah, so he makes it through there.
He definitely
poke at
takes
him.
2d4 of damage from the flame.
Okay, 2d4 from the flame. If he actually walks all the way through the fire, it's only, 10 feet of fire? I don't think his metal would become searing hot. Because you can walk through 10 feet in, 2 seconds? 3 seconds? Easy?
Yeah.
So your
Depends
metal
on
would...
the thickness.
Yeah. But hold on, I do have a plan. When I hear him approach the door, I take it the door opens into the building, right?
There's
and
no
it's
No,
a-
it
door.
doesn't. I thought
There's no
there were no
door.
doors on any of these.
Well, I thought it was hiding behind a door.
You're hiding
No,
on the
it's like
opposite side of the
set
frame.
Door frame.
Okay.
All right, let's roll his 2d4.
All right.
Can I just poke at him?
Yeah, just
Okay,
put your
that's
sword
been rolled.
in front of the door. What's
Yeah, I
So we'll
shove
just-
him with both my swords.
Hold on.
Or I stick one. and-
Okay. He is approached and is inside. You guys can
As
make an
he's-
action.
Wait,
Again,
no, he's not
as he's-
inside.
As he's walking inside, I shove him with my swords.
So you need to make a pose strength check. See if you can
And
push
roll
him
the
over.
hit.
Oh yeah, and a roll to hit to see if you can grab him.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
How do I
No,
make my
wait,
strength
why,
check?
why?
So I have
If
to
there's
cast
only one
both?
door frame, he's forced to walk through it. Couldn't she just hold up her swords and he would walk into them?
Oh wait, but I
He's
want
not.
my-
So that's basically saying, command, come here and walk into these swords. That's not what was said. It was approach.
Yeah,
It was approach. So he doesn't have to walk into
He
the
doesn't
sword,
have to
but he
kill
has to approach
himself.
the
Like, he was only told to approach. He doesn't say,
but he
"Hey,
has
walk
to
into these
approach
swords."
Cobblepot, right? He has to approach Cobblepot. That's what he has to do, right?
And that's been done. That action is over. You rolled d20
Okay.
plus 16 for your strength check.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do my roll. D20.
But you can say that I failed my hits because I redid both of them instead of adding 5 to the first one.
Wait, you're
wow.
rolling.
Uh,
No, no.
when you
Oh yeah.
and your hits were the d20. Oh, okay, yeah, because you rolled twice. That would be a 13, and that would be a 5. So yeah, he has no problem and just walks through you, sticking out your weapons. just like pushes them aside as you try to go to hit him, and he walks inside. The other 3 of you can make an action. Sorry, the other 2 of you can make an action if you wish.
Is he on fire?
No, why? It's not like he just burst into flames. Walks through the fire. But you already
that's fine.
you already cast your command. Ricardo and Koibu, you can make an action.
I want to let him walk through the door, and then if I can, I want to make a back attack on him.